In a society where thought itself is a crime, Orwell's characters define the struggle between freedom and control. Let's discuss who they are and how they react. Hello, lovely learners, and welcome back to L&T. In this episode, we'll introduce you to the key figures in George Orwell's novel 1984. Let's discover their roles in the fight for freedom and truth together. Firstly, we'll examine the organization of the society that shapes the characters' lives. Society in 1984 is organized into the inner party, the outer party, and the proles. The inner party holds the most power, controlling the government and setting policy. The outer party consists of bureaucrats and administrators who carry out the inner party's directives. They are subject to constant surveillance and propaganda. The proles are kept in a state of ignorance and poverty, making them less likely to rebel. Winston Smith is the protagonist of 1984. He is a low-ranking member of the outer party. Winston works at the Ministry of Truth, rewriting history to fit the party's narrative. He is characterized by his rebellious thought and desire for truth. Winston keeps a secret diary, a dangerous act of defiance against the party. His experience highlights the human spirit's resistance against tyranny. Winston's eventual downfall underscores the overwhelming power of totalitarianism. Julia's Winston's love interest and a fellow party member, she secretly rebels against the party's rules. Unlike Winston, Julia's rebellion is more personal and hedonistic. She focuses on individual pleasures and desires, personal freedom and intimacy. Her relationship with Winston is a form of resistance against the party's control. It provides both characters with a temporary escape. Julia's pragmatic approach to rebellion contrasts with Winston's idealism. Her ultimate betrayal of Winston illustrates the party's ability to crush even the most personal forms of dissent. O'Brien is a high-ranking member of the inner party. He is a complex character who initially appears to be an ally to Winston and Julia. O'Brien is intelligent, charismatic, and embodies the party's deceptive nature. His role is pivotal. It represents the manipulative power of the party. O'Brien gains Winston's trust, only to betray him later. His interactions with Winston during his imprisonment and torture are terrifying, demonstrating the party's ability to break the human spirit and enforce absolute obedience. Big Brother is the enigmatic and omnipresent leader of the party. His image is everywhere, serving as a constant reminder of the party's surveillance and control. Big Brother symbolizes the party's absolute authority. He represents the cult of personality that totalitarian regimes often cultivate. His presence creates a suffocating atmosphere of fear and unquestioning loyalty, ensuring that citizens remain obedient. The slogan "Big Brother is watching you" underlines the invasive surveillance state. Mr. Charrington is the owner of the antique shop where Winston and Julia find a brief sanctuary. He appears to be a kind and trustworthy figure. However, his true allegiance is to the party. Mr. Charrington's role highlights the themes of trust and betrayal. It adds depth to the narrative and underscores the dangers of trust in a totalitarian society. The novel doesn't explore traditional relationships, such as father-son dynamics. This absence emphasizes the isolation and control imposed by the party. It highlights the party's efforts to eliminate any form of loyalty or emotional connection that could challenge its authority. The interactions between Winston, Julia, and O'Brien drive the plot and build tension, culminating in Winston's capture and torture. Big Brother's constant presence reinforces the novel's themes of surveillance and control, instilling fear and loyalty in the citizens. Mr. Charrington's role adds depth to the narrative, underscoring the dangers of trust and the party's ability to manipulate and control individuals. Try to answer the following question. How do the characters in 1984 contribute to the novel's themes of control, resistance, and the manipulation of truth?
Winston shows the struggle against control by secretly writing his thoughts in a diary, which is a dangerous act of defiance against the party. Winston is involved in the manipulation of truth by rewriting historical records at the Ministry of Truth to fit the party's narrative. Big Brother represents the party's total control over the population through constant surveillance and the demand for unquestioning loyalty.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for joining us in exploring the characters of 1984. Next time, we'll dive into the setting of the novel. L&T, where literature meets clarity. Stay lit.